Okay, hi guys, it is now 8 in the morning and we are ready to shoot this video about a project that has a very strong profit potential in the coming years. I personally believe that this upcoming new launch is going to be a no-brainer. Okay, there's so many factors to study before buying your investment property. So I'll just zoom down to 3 of the most important points. 1. Price. 2. Quality. And number 3. Exit strategy. So before we begin, a little about this project is the developer is UOL. Now UOL successfully bidded this land for around 1,118 PSF. Experts are estimating a break-even of around 1,822 PSF. 1,820 PSF break even. So we're talking about construction costs, we're talking about legal, taxes, marketing fees, borrowing fees and all that. On top of 1,822, let's pump around 10-15% profit. Okay, which brings us to 2,000 to 2,001 PSF. Now, I feel that's going to be the launch price, or the average launch price, hopefully. And that, ladies and gentlemen, brings me to my first thought. Okay, your entry price. So for many property players today, to hear 2,000 PSF in Ang Mo Kio, it will sound a bit expensive. But let's look at the older resale Ang Mo Kio sites. First, let's look at Central Residences. Right now, it's trading at 1,006 PSF, and some units are touching 1,007 PSF already. It is located right above Ang Mo Kio MRT, so location quite hard to beat lah. Now, the next comparison we're going to be talking about would be a 6-year-old baby Panorama. It's nowhere near Ang Mo Kio MRT. In fact, it's quite deep in the Kebun Baru estate, so Ang Mo Kio Avenue 2 there. It is easily transacting. Still, 1,007 to 1,008 PSF. Tell you my Ang Mo Kioians, alright? You all got really deep pockets, huh?
40,000 naira! I'm rich! Hey!
Panorama and Central are not the only condos in Ang Mo Kio, of course. We also have projects closer to the Thomson side of the map. We got Thomson Impression. It's around 4 years old now. Actually, 4 years, time flies, huh? Most units there are going for under 1,008 PSF. Mostly around 1750, 1780 PSF, as you can see here. And we already have instances of 1,008 PSF plus flying off the shelves already. Yeah? And nearby, down the road, we've got Thomson Grand. It's a little older, around 10 years old now. It's only going for 1,005 per square foot. Now, those familiar with these two condos might be wondering why Thomson Grand, of these two, Thomson Grand is a lower PSF, because it is actually being marketed as a more upmarket condo. Alright, yet it's not as pricey. Why? It is due to the layout of, in my opinion, due to the layout of the units in Thomson Grand. It's not very sought after, you know. Let's take a look at Thomson Impression and Thomson Grand layout, alright? And that is my segue to the next point, living quality of the project. So before I continue with quality, I have a bit more nuggets on pricing. Okay, let's go back to pricing a bit, sorry. Now, we do have other condos in Ang Mo Kio, alright, but they're much older, so it wouldn't be a fair comparison for the new launch or the older properties. In fact, today, the resale competition in Ang Mo Kio is presenting at 1,007 to 1,008 PSF, as we saw just now, and they're only like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years old today. Then we've got a spanking brand new launch at 2,000, 2,001 PSF. So in my opinion, personally speaking, I feel that there's a good margin for AMO Residences today. Likely, if you can snag a unit under 2,002 PSF, you're looking at a property likely with built-in profits. Why? Because the difference is just too narrow between a new launch and a resale. Alright, the gap is very wide. For example, in Pasir Ris now, we have new launch going at 2,000 PSF, but in Pasir Ris, 5-7-year-old condos are still going under 1,002 PSF. So you can see there's a big gap in Pasir Ris, but in Ang Mo Kio, not so much. So there's two ways to look at AMO Residences. It's either this new launch is very cheap, or the resale area is overpriced. But when we look at all the projects combined, it's not just one unit specifically going for 1,007. We have a few condos, in fact a few 100 transactions already clocked in at 1,007 PSF, pushing 1,008 PSF already. Alright, so that shows that Ang Mo Kio has accepted 1,007, 1,008 PSF as a baseline. alright, for the newer projects. If AMO Residences goes for 2000, 2001 PSF, alright, it's a mere 15% premium over the resale in the area. So I leave it to you to decide if this AMO pricing is a solid buy or not. If you ask me, based on price metrics alone, it's a no-brainer. Okay, coming back to our next point actually. We were talking about quality just now, right? For example, layout. The layout of AMO Residences is out already, just released today. The facade artist impressions will be revealed in a few days. So let's look at the layout. It is atypical of A-class UOL levels, alright? You know that they are targeting HDB upgraders in the area. They are targeting young couples, families who wants to stay close to their parents in this matured estate. Now, there's this segment that might actually buy down the road in a few years' time in the post-TOP resale market. You've got the landed property downgraders. Bear that in mind. Okay, so check out this 2-bedroom layout, 3-bedroom layout. It is very livable. You've got enclosed kitchen. It's really built for families. It's not built to be rented out actually. Okay, yet it will be easily accepted by many homeowners and investors alike. Okay, so these potential buyers, they will want to stay near the schools, near amenities, nearby parents, and nearby we have within 1 kilometer, not one, not 2 top schools. I want you to pause this video now. Okay, Google Aitong Primary rank. Okay, don't spend too long there. It can be a rabbit hole. Okay, then come back here and Google once again St. Nicholas Girls School rank. Okay, now these are all unofficial rankings, of course, but you can see where these schools stand in the unofficial ranks. Okay, now that said, of course, all schools are good schools, but not all schools will have parents clamoring, volunteering to get their kids in, especially if it's a SAP school. Now, this itself is a magnet for future parents. Okay, school itself can drive future price movements, right? It will for sure be a driver for rental demand if you ever buy to rent out in the future. Okay, easily people will just rent there to get their kids in for the address. It's a common practice. Now, how many parents today are willing to get out of the comfort zone just to secure their children's education in a top school? Alright, a lot, I think, let it count. So there we go. You've got a solid price vis-a-vis the resale condos in the vicinity. You've got a good livable layout. You've got a solid developer building the facade, the facilities, check. You've got an evergreen strategy for years and decades to come when you're selling the property. Exit strategy, check. And that's AMO Residences. To me, I think this is the best new launch in the market today. So reach out to us and we will share more with you about this project in detail before you make any decision. We'll check whether this project is actually meant for you or not. I hope you can have the same conviction when you buy your property purchase. Okay, I definitely will be trying for this project right after my current property's SSD. So don't forget to share this video to all your friends, please. Alright, I don't care about your likes and your subscribes, all that, we don't care. I'm here to share our professional thoughts on relevant property news and activities. Okay, reach out to us and we can help you with your own property upgrading plans. See ya.